If Only If by ozjthomas. Mesmerizing the stars at night, romping through the fields by light. Seasons passed, and I didn't mind. One thing I had, and that was time. A job at 22 I had, working at a factory making soda pop tabs. Far from great, but with pay compensationary for the tedium and pointlessness of cutting metal stationery. Time kept ticking, life went on. I grew hair on my chest, hair on my arms. I still wasn't worried, I still didn't fear. The grim reaper come not for many years. I had a mortgage, I had a wife. At 30, the devil had a stake in my life. I still had a job that I hated, but I had insurance and money and could not be motivated. I promised the girl, the one who I married, that we'd have a family and that I wouldn't tarry. She waited and lingered while I rested and stalled. She sat tight, she stood by, she stood fast and tall. She held to my promise as the years went on by, and I watched her boobs fall down to her thighs. One day we awakened, and it was too late. Tomorrow was sadly no longer a date. Her eggs were too old, my sperm was too weak. Not to mention, we both had grown fragile and meek. The factory I left at age 65. They threw me a party. They were glad I was alive. I knew they were lying, just trying to be the friends that they knew I wanted them to be. I continued to die, I continued to break, and one day my heart had all it could take. And now I lie here, now I'm regretting that this life has no option of resetting. I look through a window, I look through the past, but my hand cannot reach the other side of the glass. I try hard to follow, I try hard to flow, back to that life where I so want to go. I come to a hallway, the hallway of life, but the doors are all bolted, not one time, but thrice. So, now I'm angry, razzled, and miffed, and all I can do is sit thinking, if only if.